What's going on, guys? So here I have a Madden NFL 16 gameplay of some draft champions, and I have Ryan Tannehill and Clinton Portis are my two studs. Right off the bat, Clinton Portis breaks a pretty nice run down the sidelines, but in this video I'm not going to be talking too much about the game. I'm talking about my favorite quote, and I don't know if I've talked about this in a video before. I was looking back and I don't think I have, but my all-time favorite quote. Oh, also in this game you're going to see a pick six, which is probably one of my best pick sixes I've ever had. I had a few good ones with Ed Reed and Madden 13 that would rival this, but this one was actually, it was pretty sweet. I'm not even gonna lie. My favorite quote is a Steve Jobs quote, and it goes as follows. I don't know why I tried to sound so smart by saying that. It is the moment, like, I don't know exactly how it goes, but it says something along the lines of, your life will kind of change when you start to remember that everything created in this world was done by people no smarter than you. That's kind of like the simple version of it. I'm not 100% sure. I should have pulled it up on my phone before this. But pretty much what that says is so influential in my life, and it should be influential in your life too. Like, everything that we have, all those people that you envy, like let's say Apple, or like the best YouTuber, all those people that you envy, they're no different than you. They are not any more gifted or any more, like, they weren't born on a whole different level. They worked their way up to that. So you have to, or another thing he says is, like, you have influence on the world. You can change things. Like, everything, you have the ability to have your own voice and to be able to change things and make your own, like, opportunities and make your own creations. Like, there's so many things that people, like, that you can do. And I always think back to this little cartoon that I watched when I was in grade 10. It was called Little Boxes. And it was a song, it's like a little poem that goes like, little boxes. I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's like, it's not the greatest song, but pretty much what it is saying is, way too often we get trapped in just boxes. Like, we all do the exact same thing. People grow up, they go to university, they get the same job, and they always just do what everyone, like, thinks they should do, what the smart thing to do is. And I'm in university right now, so I can't even talk and say that I'm not doing the exact same thing. But it's so, like, the little boxes that we put ourselves into that are so, we almost all kind of turn out just the same, and you gotta kind of have that inner ambition to want to do something different. Like, the reason I do YouTube and the reason I love it is I feel like it gives me a chance to have something of my own, something that I can call mine, and something that I can work my way up to, that if I get really successful at, which I'm not yet, but if I get really successful and I can be proud of this, and I can have this as something that I can just look at and be like, you know what? Nobody did this for me. This was not, I'm not working for somebody. Nobody helped me with this. This is something that I did myself. This is my own personal thing that I did, and I am influencing people in a certain way. Like, that's my favorite thing, is when people message me and say, like, I used to get them a lot of time during the MLB season, that I was, like, helping them out with certain things in their life and, like, cheering up their day, and they're looking forward to my video. That's, like, my favorite thing, because you're helping somebody in that regard, and you are doing something. So if you're just starting YouTube, or if you've had an aspiration to start YouTube, all I'm going to say is you need to do it. You need to, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be YouTube. If there's anything that you have an aspiration to do with sports or anything, you need to do it. Don't get trapped in a little box, and don't think that it's impossible, because like I said earlier, everything in this world that we have was done by people no different than you. You can do it. You can influence this world, and you can do whatever you want. So just try and remember that. That's something that I think of a lot, actually. That's by far my favorite quote. I put like 3 different references in this commentary so far. It's kind of a weird little commentary. You might not like it, but you know what it is. You might be watching this gameplay thinking, why is he throwing so many stupid picks right over the middle? And that is, I can't explain that. But that's pretty much it for me talking about that quote. Just do what you love. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna say, is just be happy and do something you love, and don't be embarrassed if other people think it's lame. Like, you know how many people think it's super lame that I do this? A lot of people think it's cool, but a lot of people think it's lame. But I honestly don't care. Like, I don't care, because I think it's cool. That's all that really matters, and it's something that I'm passionate about. So here, let's get into the gameplay a little bit. I'll talk about it for the video, and it is 21-7 right now, and I am doing a number on this guy, and he was talking on the mic the whole game. He was being super annoying. I do end this video at the end of the third quarter, because there was really nothing in the fourth quarter other than him playing a punt block and just trying to drive me absolutely crazy, which he did very, very well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time.